Hello, Cancer, and welcome back. And if you're new here, just know that I love you already. Cancer, this is going to be a love and relationships reading for August. And as usual, we're going to do it in 3 parts. We'll have a look at your state of mind, where you're coming from, why you're here. And then we're going to have a look at your path through August and then draw some cards right at the end from the universe for very specific advice. Just quickly, Cancer, to help me build this channel, there's a couple of ways you can help support. Is first of all by liking this video. It makes a big difference. Subscribing, because I want to see you again. And if you're so inclined, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The details are below how you can do that. And I do a limited number of personal readings, and those details can be found below as well. Let's get into it. Cancer. So your energy for the month is the 9 of coins, and this is a very stable energy. It's an energy of being on target and moving in the right direction. So this is where you are right now, and this is what's around you. It's your current state of mind as such. Your challenge is the Ace of Coins, and when this is in a challenge position, it's kind of a fear of moving into something new, if you know what I mean. So you're on target, and you want to move into something new. The reason you're watching this video because you're interested in your love and relationship. So you're moving forward. You want to be interested, but you're afraid of starting something new. But we'll explore that a little bit. I feel like you've had to make quite a hard decision in the last month or so. This could be turning somebody down, could be breaking up with somebody. But when this comes up, it usually means you were put between a rock and a hard place, and you had to make a decision. So maybe why you're in this fear of starting something new. But that's over now. That decision is done and it's over. So things are rolling out because of that decision now. And in your heart space, I just see you have so much to give. There's so much abundance in your heart space. And that's why you're here. You're looking for something amazing, and you have so much to give. And yes, so I have a heart and head, and usually not usually, but often they clash. Your heart wants something, your head wants something else. And I've got the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Coins is the Queen of Abundance. Okay, she represents abundance of everything. And in your head space, I have the Empress, and she represents exactly the same thing, but on a much more esoteric level. It's much, much deeper than that. This is all physical stuff, okay? And this is very esoteric. It's spiritual. It's spiritual abundance. And this is you feeling that you can offer everything. You've got so much to offer. Your cup is overflowing, and it needs a cup to fill. And I feel like because you have this energy about you, you may even be in a scenario with a 7 of Swords of having to be a little picky, like choices, and you might have to fight off, suitors, if you like. Either that, or you're going to have to fight for your position. You may have competition. So be aware of that as well. So it could be 2 ways. We'll see if we can clarify as we go forward. Let's get 4 more cards. So your insecurity this month is the 4 of Cups. And the Four of Cups I always call my Instagram card. So your insecurity is you comparing yourself to others, okay? And feeling like you're scrolling through Instagram and you're looking at pictures of all those, beautiful people who only post pictures when they're in their most beautiful state or in a beautiful place. You never see them crying. You never see them unhappy. You never see them fighting with their partner over silly things. So that's your insecurity, is comparing yourself to others. Comparing your relationship with other happy couples that you see. The universe is saying, don't compare yourself. You are unique in who you are. Because when you compare yourself, you knock yourself down. And if there's somebody specific, they're open and waiting. They're waiting. Yeah, they're available, let's put it that way. And if it's not somebody specific, the environment that you're operating in August is quite receptive. It's ready for you to go out there. This is I always think of the Page of Coins as a neon sign saying, I'm available, I'm available, I'm available. So if this is your other person, they're trying to make that very clear. But if there's nobody else, it just means that the universe is ready to let people into your life. It's ready for you to go out there. Your advice is very specifically not to isolate yourself. And don't, for goodness sake, feel sorry for yourself this month. Because it projects. So what the universe is saying is, you can't sit and wait for things to happen. So don't isolate yourself and hope that something's going to come in. So this is your action card. This is the thing that you need to do, is to not isolate yourself. And if you don't isolate yourself, the Knight of Wands is like that message coming in strongly, that knight in shining armor. And what I love about the Knight of Wands, it's someone with values. So it could just mean messages coming in and coming in quite strongly, but it could represent a very specific person. So if you're looking around and in your circle of interest, if there's someone that represents the same values as you have, I would keep my eye on them and keep my eye out for them, and for perhaps even subtle messages from them. Let's get 3 more cards from the universe, see if we can clarify and get some clearer messages. So, a couple of things. 8 of Wands, I feel like when it starts to happen, it's going to happen really quickly. And perhaps you're going to feel like it's moving a bit too quickly for you. But just prepare yourself that when this starts to happen, it's going to happen really quickly. And I see an older person, older, maybe not in age, but certainly more mature, and someone who knows how to manage their money, someone who's stable, possibly someone who's, knight in shining armor with values. This could even just, if it's not a person, it does represent stability, financial stability, life stability. Like they live in a house and they're not going to move anytime soon. They have all the things that they need. And then as your final card, I have the Devil. And this is just the universe warning you against overindulgence. Warning you against casual sex. warning you against obsession. So it's just something, in this row of cards that I put down now, it's messages and advice. It's not outcomes, it's advice. Your outcome is the Knight of Wands, which is, the message is coming in. And the advice from the universe is just be careful of obsessiveness, either from your part or if you pick it up from them. And you'll be in a good place. Cancer, I hope that helps. And if this video, resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe, because I'd love to see you again soon.